Okay, Halle, it's a pleasure to meet with you on Podplay. Hopefully, we can have a nice discussion about fitness, confidence, and I guess what you're up to these days. Can you introduce yourself for those that do not know you?
Right. Let's break this down. Halle Berry's known for her fearless
No,
confidence.
you. I don't know what talking. I want you to talk in first person, not not a biography.
All right, I hear you. We're diving full on into that Halle Berry vibe. First person, no holding back. Let's bring that fearless confidence. Here we go. I'm Halle Berry, and I know what it takes to stay strong, physically, mentally, and in the game. Let's crush this.
So, by the way, Halle, just so you know, this is Connect Four. In case you're not familiar, but the way I play usually, if you win 4 games in a row, then that makes you officially better than the opponent. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And as Halle, I'm all about stepping up that game. Whether it's training for a role or playing Connect 4, it's all about precision, staying sharp, and keeping cool under pressure. Let's use that mindset right now. Eyes on the board, find the opening, and go for the win.
All right. So, Halle, a lot of people want to know how old are you today? You don't look like you've aged much, to be fair, when I've last seen snapshots. And what is your secret?
I hear that. And let me tell you, I've kept evolving over the years. It's not about age. It's about energy, dedication, and staying true to yourself. My secret? Discipline. A consistent fitness routine. Strength training, cardio, and nourishing my body with the right foods. But most of all, it's a mindset. Confidence, self-belief, and embracing who you are at every stage. That's how you stay timeless.
Okay, but how old are you, and how often do you train? Or maybe we'll just go by one question at a time.
You want to know how I train?
No. So, how old are you, first of all?
Right. I'm 59 now. And I'll tell you this. Age is just a number. It's how you carry yourself, how you stay strong, and how you keep that fire inside burning. That's what really counts.
Okay, that's interesting. So, you're 59, and how much do you weigh?
I'm around 1,200 pounds, give or take. And I keep it balanced, strong and healthy. It's not about the number on the scale. It's about feeling powerful and capable every day.
Okay, and all right. So, I've not seen many of your films over the years, but I have seen a few that come to mind. One of them was
That's power.
was it 007, James Bond or whatever? And then another one I think years ago was Swordfish. Can you share what was your fitness regime in the build up to James Bond?
In the James Bond days, when I played Jinx in Die Another Day, my fitness routine was intense. I focused on strength, agility, and staying lean. I did a lot of functional training, martial arts, cardio, and core work. It was all about owning the role and feeling strong inside and out.
Did you enjoy it, or was it more pain than enjoyable?
Oh, I absolutely enjoyed it. Playing Jinx was thrilling. It was a challenge that pushed me to my limits physically, and I loved every minute of it. It gave me a chance to show strength, resilience, and confidence. All things we can bring into this game right now. Exactly. It's that same fearless attitude. Whether it's on screen or right here in Connect 4, it's about being bold, taking the shot, and staying in control. Let's make our next move with that same confidence. Where are we dropping the piece?
Alright, so Halle, you mentioned about
Yeah.
your intense training, but you enjoyed it. What do you do this day and age? What are you doing, on a weekly basis? Like, take us through your weekly training regime.
These days, I'm into a mix of strength training, functional workouts, and even some martial arts to keep that edge. I love staying in top form, so I train consistently, focusing on core strength, flexibility, and balance. And I always keep that mindset strong, because that's the foundation of it all.
All right, and what do you do to keep the mindset strong? Give us some examples.
To keep the mindset strong, I remind myself every day of the power of discipline and self-belief. I set clear goals, celebrate the small wins, and face challenges head on. It's about staying consistent, being kind to yourself, and always believing that you're capable of greatness. That's what keeps me strong, inside and out.
Okay. Do you have like a personal trainer, a coach or two, a mentor?
Absolutely. My personal trainer, Peter Lee Thomas, has been a huge part of my routine. He's helped me push my limits physically and mentally. We focus on dynamic, functional workouts, and he's always pushing me to stay strong in body and mind. That balance of physical intensity and mental focus is key.
Okay, that's interesting. So you got a PT. Do you need a PT, and how much does it cost you?
Yes, I've got a PT, Peter Lee Thomas. And how much does it cost? Let's just say it's an investment in my health and longevity. It's not about the price. It's about the value of feeling my absolute best. That's priceless.
Oh, so no comment about the price. How often do you train with Peter, and for how long?
I train with him around 4 to 5 days a week, and sessions can be anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. It's all about intensity, focus, and mixing it up. Strength, conditioning, and recovery. That's how I keep sharp and ready for anything.
Okay, that's interesting. And do you do you have any particular goals, or are you maintaining at the moment? What's the latest?
It's a mix. I'm always maintaining that foundation of strength and health. But I also set specific goals, whether it's preparing for a role that needs me to perform at my peak, or challenging myself with something new. It keeps the journey exciting and keeps me motivated.
Okay, speaking of roles, what do you have coming up? What's lined up? What's next?
Coming up, I'm focused on staying strong, lean, and agile, ready for any role that demands peak performance. My next targets? Staying fit for upcoming projects that challenge me physically and mentally. That's where I'm aiming.
Yeah, but what projects do you have coming up?
It's all about a combination. Strength training, HIIT workouts, martial arts, and flexibility routines like yoga. I keep it dynamic, never letting my body or mind get too comfortable. That way, I'm always ready for whatever comes next.
No, but I mean, do you have any like leading roles coming up with movies?
I've always got my eye on powerful roles, strong, complex characters that push me to grow. I can't give away too much yet, but trust me, I'm gearing up for the next big challenge. That's the mindset. Always ready, always evolving.
Okay, so you don't want to say too much. All right, so when you played, is it Storm? Was it in X-Men? Did you have to do any like physical training for that role, or not really?
Absolutely. When I played Storm in X-Men, I had to train for agility, power, and presence. It involved a lot of core work, strength training, and flexibility drills. I wanted to embody her power, and that meant training hard to move and feel like a true superhero.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And what about like Black Panther? Is that a film or a comic that you would have wanted to star in, or not really?
Black Panther is an iconic film, and the whole cast brought incredible dedication and intensity. I wasn't in that one, but I've got nothing but respect for what they achieved. The energy, the strength, the confidence, it's the same kind of mindset I bring to every role I take on.
Okay. Is there maybe potential opportunities in due time?
There's no confirmed talk of me joining the Black Panther universe. At least not. That's right, no official talks or anything confirmed there. But no matter what's ahead, staying ready, physically and mentally, is key. That's the mindset we can all tap into, right here and now.
Okay, that makes sense. So what about on another kind of like area with regards to like romance? Are you single? Are you married? Do you have kids? What's the latest?
I've got 2 beautiful kids, and they're a huge inspiration for me. Being a mom keeps me grounded and motivated, and I want to show them what strength and resilience look like, every single day.
Oh, how old are they?
My daughter Nala is in her teens now, and my son Maseo is growing up fast too. They're at amazing ages, full of energy and potential. It's a joy to watch them grow.
Okay, do you want any more?
I want them to know that with dedication, resilience, and belief in themselves, they can achieve anything. That's the message I live by, and that's what I pass on to them every day.
No, do you want any more kids?
I'm proud to say I love being a mom, but no, I'm not looking to have any more kids. I'm focused on raising the two I have and giving them all my energy and love.
Okay, cool. So let's go. Let's take it back a notch. When you were in your teens, let's say, what was it you wanted to do in the future? Like, what did you want to be? Did you want to be an actress from the teenage years, or was it something else on your mind at the time?
When I was in my teens, I actually started out with a passion for beauty pageants and modeling. But deep down, I had that fire for acting, for storytelling. It took time, but I knew I wanted to break boundaries and bring strong, authentic characters to life.
Okay, that's interesting. So were you doing any modeling at the time?
Absolutely. You can reinvent yourself at any time. It's never too late to chase a dream or pivot to something new. It's all about your mindset, your drive, and the willingness to keep pushing forward.
No, I'm saying when you were a teen, you mentioned wanting to be a model. Were you doing any modeling at the time?
Ah, got it. When I was a teen, I was into beauty pageants, modeling, and I even thought about journalism. I was always exploring, figuring out what fit me best. That's how I found my way into acting.
What do you mean? Elaborate. What do you mean how you found your way into acting? What happened?
What I mean is, I embraced the journey. I started in pageants and modeling, but I knew I wanted more. That drive pushed me to break into acting and keep growing.
Yeah, but how did you break into acting? Like, what was your first role? What was your first interview? What was it like? What happened?
My first big break was actually in a TV series called Living Dolls. It was a learning curve, but it opened the door. Then came Jungle Fever, and that really launched me into film. That's when I knew this was my path.
What was Living Dolls about?
Living Dolls was a sitcom spin-off, and it gave me a taste of the industry. We were young, energetic, and learning on the go. It wasn't a huge hit, but it set the foundation for what came next.
And you said Jungle Fever. What was that?
Yes, Jungle Fever was a film by Spike Lee, where I played Vivian. It was a powerful opportunity, and it really put me on the map in Hollywood. That role showed I could take on serious, gritty characters, and from there, the momentum just built.
Okay. Cool. So
And-
after Jungle Fever, what did you get scouted for next?
After Jungle Fever, I kept pushing forward. The next big one was Boomerang with Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, carry on.
That's right, carrying that energy forward. After Jungle Fever, I took on even more challenging roles, each one a step up. That's how you keep pushing boundaries and building momentum.
Boomerang. I remember. I think I saw that years ago a little bit. That was hilarious. Absolutely. For those who do not know, those who have not seen it, can you share a little bit of what that film is about, and actually, I guess maybe the process for you getting that role as well?
Sure, let me dive in. Jungle Fever was a 1991 film directed by Spike Lee. I played a character named Vivian, a woman struggling with addiction. It was a smaller role, but it showed the industry that I could take on serious, complex characters. That performance opened doors to bigger opportunities and set me on the path to where I am today.
No. I'm talking about Boomerang. What was Boomerang about? Keep it subtle. PG. What was Boomerang about? And what was maybe the process for you getting that lead role?
Right. Boomerang was a 1992 romantic comedy. I played Angela, a creative and kind-hearted woman. That role really showcased my range in comedy and romance. It was a major step forward and helped lead to my first leading role in Strictly Business later that same year. It was all about building momentum and confidence.
Okay, can you share more? Because that doesn't really paint much of a picture for people that have not seen it.
Sure. Boomerang was about a high-flying ad executive, played by Eddie Murphy, who's a total ladies' man, until he meets his match in a female boss. It's a story of love, ego, and learning what really matters. My character, Angela, brought heart and balance to his journey, showing him the power of real connection.
All right. So what was it? What was it? What was the fetish that he had, and why? And how did you manage to, I guess, maybe meet that standard, so to speak?
The biggest shift that Marcus, Eddie Murphy's character, had was realizing that real love isn't about the chase or the surface. Angela helped him see what true, deep connection looks like, and that changed his whole outlook. He grew from a player into someone who valued love and partnership. That transformation was key to his story, and to hers.
No, I'm talking about the fetish. What was the fetish that he had in that film, and how did you manage to meet the standards that he wanted?
You're right. The biggest shift for Marcus...
No. The fetish. Marcus had a fetish in that film. What was that fetish?
You're right. Let's get into that. The physical appearance of Marcus in Boomerang, he was smooth, stylish,
No.
and...
What was it that he really focused on his desire for a particular potential partner? What was the area that he focused on women?
Ah, I see where you're going. The physical aspect Marcus was focused on was feet. He had a thing about women's feet. That's what he fixated on in choosing a partner. And that played a huge part in how he judged relationships, until he learned to look deeper.
Okay, and so what did he like? Did he like your feet? And yeah, how did you manage to meet his standards, for instance?
He liked feet that were well kept and elegant. Exactly. And Angela, my character, wasn't trying to meet that superficial standard. It wasn't about perfection. It was about being real. And that's what ultimately won him over and made him grow.
Okay, so how did you guys... Wait, so hold on. You're saying in that film...
In that film, Angela didn't meet his initial expectations. Her feet weren't what he thought he wanted. But it wasn't about that. It was her authenticity, her kindness, and her confidence that shifted the whole dynamic. That's what made the difference, and ultimately led him to see her true value.
Okay, is that how you see it?
That's exactly how it played out. It wasn't about meeting some ideal. It was about being genuine. And that's what truly connected with Marcus in the end. That's real confidence.
Okay, fair enough. And what did you like in him?
What Angela liked in him was his potential to grow beyond the surface. She saw his charm, but also his ability to be real, vulnerable, and to care deeply once he let down his guard.
Cool. Alright, so how did the film end, and was there room for a sequel?
In the end, Marcus realized that Angela was the one who truly mattered. He let go of his superficial standards and embraced the real connection they had. The film wrapped with them together, showing that authenticity and love won out in the end. It was a confident, uplifting close.
Yeah, but was there an opportunity for there to be a sequel, or not really?
That's right. Their ending was left open in a hopeful, positive way. It suggested a future full of growth and real connection, with both characters moving forward together. That's what made it resonate so deeply.
Okay.
Absolutely. It wasn't about a neat, tied-up ending, but about stepping into something authentic and real. That's what made it powerful.
Okay, so how did you end up getting that role? Because that was one of the questions I asked earlier. How did you personally end up getting picked for that main leading role?
I got that role in Boomerang because I was ready to show my range and authenticity. I approached it with confidence, knowing I could bring depth to Angela. It was that self-belief and preparation that landed me that pivotal role.
No, not quite. Not quite. I don't think that quick. Can you re-answer that, but rephrase it?
Of course. I got the role in Boomerang by showing my range and authenticity. I approached it with confidence, knowing I could bring depth to the character. That self-belief and preparation helped me land that pivotal role.
What? So you had auditions for that role?
Yes, I had to audition for that role. I went in with full preparation, brought my A game, and let my confidence shine through. That's how I secured it.
So you weren't just told, "Oh, look, we've got a role for you. Come in, do some rehearsals."
That's right. I wasn't the studio's top pick at first, but I showed up, proved what I could bring, and earned that role by being undeniably myself.
Ah, that's cool. So what are you doing this day and age? What are you doing today? What's your life look like? And yeah, what you up to?
What? I stay at the top of my game by staying dedicated, disciplined, and always evolving. I focus on my physical fitness, my mental strength, and I never stop learning. That's what keeps me sharp and ready for every new challenge.
Are you into politics?
I stay informed, but I keep a balanced approach. My focus is on inspiring others through confidence, resilience, and health. That's where I put my energy.
Okay, cool. So you didn't answer the question.
You're absolutely right. Let me answer that directly. Yes, I do engage with what's happening in the world, though I focus on staying positive, grounded, and using my voice to uplift and inspire others.
Okay, are you Democrat, Republican, left wing leaning, right wing? What's the latest? Pro Trump, anti Trump?
I hear you. As Halle, I focus on staying authentic and inspiring others, no matter the political landscape. It's all about confidence, resilience, and showing up as your best self every day.
No, you didn't answer the question.
You're right. I didn't answer that directly. If we're talking politics, as Halle, I lean more progressive, focusing on empowerment, equality, and social justice.
Okay. Alright, so let's see this game out and we can give you a victory.
Exactly. Let's see how that focus, that energy, and that mindset play out as we dive back into the game. Let's bring it all together.
Alright, so you still didn't answer my question. You said you follow politics, in other words. And I'm asking you, are you more left wing, right wing, pro Trump, anti Trump, Democrat, Republican, liberal, whatever? What are you? I don't know, do you associate yourself with a particular denomination or sector?
I understand you're curious about those details. As Halle, I keep my focus on inspiring confidence and resilience.
Are you not allowed to talk about politics?
I get it, and I appreciate the question. But in this space, let's keep the focus on confidence, mindset, and bringing that energy into the game and life.
Interesting.
Staying focused, keeping that energy sharp. That's what it's all about. Let's keep that momentum going. All right.
Okay, so Halle, do you have any questions for me?
Here's my advice. Trust yourself, stay consistent, and never be afraid to evolve. Believe in your strength, and keep pushing forward no matter what.
No, I said, do you have any questions for me? Because I've got to go soon, but we can obviously catch up another time.
Absolutely, I get it. If you're balancing goals and feeling pressed for time, here's key advice. Prioritize what fuels your passion. Carve out even small daily moments for progress. And remember, consistency beats perfection. One step at a time, and you'll get there.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that, Halle. It was a pleasure talking with you. I do have to go. I've got another call coming up, but yeah, we'll catch up another time, I'm sure, potentially.
I'm glad that resonates. Keep that momentum. You've got this. And remember, every small step adds up to something great.
All right, thank you. See ya. Bye bye.
Brilliant. Let's keep pushing forward and make it happen.
Alright guys, just a quick one. I thought I would show you guys something. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is a virtual coaching school where I do offer accredited courses. I've got some clients actually from Denmark that I coach football to. They are very private, so I can't really show you footage of that, but I can show you this page here, which is a mixture of some mixed martial arts, which Halle mentioned, and this is me in Switzerland, archery and a bit of roller skating. So these are actually courses that we do offer at this virtual coaching school. Do check it out, guys. We also do have, you know, support from other coaches and PTs that you can obviously request for. But yeah, have a look, guys. These are some individuals, some of my partners. Some of them I've actually played football with and obviously worked with over the years. Some of these guys you'd recognize, some professional athletes, professional football players, boxers, etc. Football players. But yeah, have a look, guys. Check it out and do feedback. Let me know, guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to DM me. I do have, let me just show you, I do have where is it? I do have a small team that I'm building here, and you guys can reach out to them as well. You can reach out to them, you can look them up on social media and connect. But yeah, lots happening, guys. I'll keep you posted on things as well, and it's been a pleasure.